Hello, CLP Ducks here, and I'm coming to you from my base camp, my Bushcraft base camp on my property. And today I took off work, had quite a bit of overtime built up, so it was nice because the overtime I got on the rainy days and on my days off that I couldn't really do anything. And now it's a Friday and it's a nice sunny day. Temperatures in the 60s, perfect weather. Everything's still pretty wet around here because we've had rain so much here lately here in East Texas. But yeah, I took the day off and I wanted to come out here to my camp and do a few things. I wanted to play around with some char cloth, making it. I've never done that before. I've gotten fire all kinds of different ways, but I've never done it as flint and steel. And I just wanted to play around with that. Brought my hammock and put it up and kind of just lounge around in the hammock and just relax and have a good time over here. And tomorrow, me and my cousin, we're going to come camp over here tomorrow night. So tomorrow will be the first time actually spending the night in my shelter, and I'm stoked for that. I can't wait. I going to get some steaks, and we're going to cook steaks out and do a few other little odd and end things. I'm working on trying to build a table and get a big supply of wood put back and everything like that. So it ought to be fun. But anyway, today I wanted to do a video of my Hidden Woodsman Day Ruck. This is the 2018 Day Ruck by Malcolm Covert. And I see a lot of different people put their videos up on their packs and what they have in them. So I'm not really going to go over the pack. There's several videos on that, and you can go to Malcolm's YouTube page and website and tell you all about that. But I've had a lot of different packs, and this one by far is the most comfortable. I've had Maxpeditions, I've had Drago, I've had 511, I've had some cheap ones. This one here, I think, is the pack of all packs. This is the one that I would say. I don't know that I could top this one on the way my system is and what I want to carry and the way it feels and how comfortable it is. And the good thing with this is it's a 25-liter pack, and I can add the attachments to it. And sometimes if I want to take them off and just go in the woods and just do a short hike here on my property and take some food or whatever, then I can do that. But most of the time, this is the way I keep it right here. It's not too heavy. I have no idea exactly what the weight is on it. I haven't weighed it, so I don't know. But anyway, let me get into it and show you what I've got here in it. On the bottom, I've got some straps here, and I keep my Boreal, my Agua Canyon Boreal 21 folding saw. I keep it here on the bottom, and I keep a wool blanket on the bottom of it. And that's just kind of, if I'm going to be going camping like tomorrow night, I'm going to add my sleeping pad to it. I don't normally keep just a sleeping pad with me, but this is normally the way it stays in my vehicle. And just as it sits here, and I can grab it and come over here and do what I want to do, bushcrafting and whatnot. My other kit that I have is let me grab it here. My other kit that I have is my Centerline Systems Mother's Canteen pouch and the G-Roll, and this is awesome as well. I'll do another video of this and what I keep in this. And this is my everyday carry. I carry this with me everywhere I go. It's kind of a survival basically kit, the way I put it together. And it goes with me. I used to tote the backpacks. You've seen on my channel of different packs that I've used and uses my EDC. Well, this here is now my EDC. And if I come over here to my property and I'm just gonna walk over and just kind of explore around and do whatnot, I'm gonna take this. I'll strap this over my shoulder and tote it. And this one, totally loaded, full of water, everything the way it sits is right at 7 pounds. Now, if I know I'm not gonna need that much water, I'll pour some water out. The canteen is the heavy cover canteen, and full of water, it weighs right at 2 pounds. So, but anyway, that's another video. I'll do that here pretty soon for you. But anyway, my day ruck. Let me get into what I got going on here. On the side here, I've just got a my Expedition canteen pouch, and what I can do is take my heavy cover canteen off and put it in here if I'm just going to be toting this, and I'll put it there. If I know I'm gonna come over and I'm gonna need a lot of water, I've got a Nalgene canteen. I'll throw it in here. The other side is a little pouch I got. I cannot remember the brand of it, but anyway, inside of it, I just keep some kind of odd end food items, like some oatmeal, Cliff Bars, some hot chocolate, just odd and end things that I keep in it as far as food goes. And like if I'm going to be camping, I'll add spices to that, salt, pepper, and whatnot, and kind of keep in that side pouch. That way it just kind of stays all together there. All right, inside the pack, first off, I've got a Primloft jacket. It's just kind of one of the little fold-up puffy jackets. This one here is a Midland. Or I'm sorry, not Midland. A Midway USA is where I got it at, and it's a Midway USA brand. And it's a Primloft, and real warm and lightweight. And I just wanted to keep a lightweight jacket in there with me, you know, in case it gets cold or whatnot. If I get, if I'm out, especially in the wintertime here in Texas, in the daytime it'd be fine, and you can be fine with just a long sleeve shirt. And you come over here and the sun starts going down and it starts getting cold, and I can just grab this out of the pack and put it on my hike out or whatever. Next up, I've got a heavy cover frying pan. Have not used this yet. I just got it this week, and plan on breaking this in tomorrow night or the Sunday morning, frying up some bacon and sausage and stuff. But really like it, lightweight, and it's like I said, it's a cooked piece that can stay in my pack all the time, and it don't weigh me down. Let's see here. Next is my Possibles pouch. It's a Hidden Woodsman's Possible pouch, and I'll get into let me do a separate video on that of what's in the Possibles pouch. And but I love this pouch, and I like the way it just simplicity opens up. Everything's right there, so all little small Possibles and stuff is right there, handy. Just pull this out and everything's there. Next up is this is a Sea to Summit pillow, and I like bringing it over here because if I come over here and just lay down for a little while and relax and stuff, this thing don't weigh much, nothing, and it just blows up really fast, and for what it is, it's actually pretty comfortable. Next up is Paracord. I just got this little mesh sack that I keep Paracord in. I always keep a couple of these in here. It's the Mountain House. It's a real easy little meal. Me and my son sometimes we'll come over here and kind of hang out for the day, and he'll get hungry or we want to eat something, and these are just real handy to have, and he really likes the chili mac with beef, so I keep these in here. This is my Bushcraft Outfitters 5x7 mesh tarp and a nylon tarp. I initially got this and was keeping it in my Centerline Systems canteen pouch, and as a emergency shelter. And I wound up getting the Bushcraft Outfitters Enhanced Poncho, and I keep it in there as I thought, well, you kind of killing two birds with one stone, I guess you'd say, kind of. You've got the poncho, which can keep you dry if you're hiking or doing whatever. Plus, it can be used as a shelter. So I thought, well, hey, that's a little bit better of a kit to have, I would say. It don't take up as much room as having both of these, and I got the poncho and a shelter at the same time. So got the Bushcraft Outfitter seal nylon tarp, or not seal nylon. I'm sorry, it's just the nylon. The poncho is a seal nylon. This is just a little pack towel. It's just real lightweight, don't weigh nothing. I keep it in there just to have it if you need to dry off, whatever, and it don't weigh nothing. In the bottom, I've got my Chinook nylon. This is I think it's like a 9.5 by 12 tarp, and I've had this for a while. I think I'm probably going to wind up in the future trading this in and get a 10 by 10 Bushcraft Outfitters tarp. But for right now, this one does good, and I've used this quite a bit in the past. It's held up really well, so it's a good piece of kit. Let's see here. I've got my Expedition Research grill. This little grill. It works really, really good. As you can see, I've used it. But yeah, it works really well. I've got it, and I bought the set where it's it and the little smaller grill, both of them together. And then also in here, I keep a Vargo titanium long-handled spoon. My Z-seat, I think that's what it's called, Thermarest Z-seat. I keep it in here. It don't weigh nothing. It's very comfortable to sit on. I built a Bushcraft chair, and I put this in the bottom of it. Really comfortable. It's also great for fanning a fire as well. But that don't weigh nothing. I keep it in the back section of the pack here. This is just a waterproof bag that I can keep food and stuff like that in. If I'm going to be coming over and bringing a steak or whatever, I can throw it in this and keep it inside the pack. Let's see, my water filtration right here behind my camp is a little creek, and it's naturally spring fed. And I haven't tried this one yet, but I have another Sawyer, I can't remember which one it is, but I wound up getting this one. This is a little different. The bag's bigger and whatnot, so I'll give this a try. So anyway, I keep my water filtration in it. The side that was in my side pocket. The other side pocket, keep my Silky Gomboy saw. This thing has seen a lot of action on building this. I pretty much used it. I wish I had my Boreal 21 saw when I started all this shelter building, because most of everything I cut was with that Gomboy. I didn't want to do it any kind of way of chainsaws and that kind of. I didn't want any of that. I wanted, Bushcraft. I wanted the hands-on, me doing it myself. Not using modern day. Well, not really modern day, but gas motors. Chainsaws and whatnot. I didn't want to do that. Majority all this was toted in. Well, not the majority. Every bit of it was toted in by hand. We've got 70 plus acres here, and I've went through the whole area, and majority of everything here is elm. That's what's readily available, and there's a lot of it, and it's fairly straight. So most everything I used here is elm, and everything here was cut down with that Silky Gomboy. So it's a great saw. Also, that's a third blade now that I've had on it. This is my fire kit. I'll do a separate video on it, but the little waxed canvas pouch that I got it off eBay. But it's my fire kit. And let's see, and the little zipper front part here, I got a bug net just right now the mosquitoes ain't out bad, thank goodness. But and then the only other thing I got here is a book. It's Charles W. Kane, the author. It's Wild Edible Plants of Texas. So I wanted to have a book of wild edibles that's something that relates to my location. There's tons of books out there, but I mean I'm not in England, and some of them, all them plants and stuff, overseas and up north and stuff like that. I don't have no use for that. So I looked for one and found this one. That's Wild Edibles of Texas, and it's a really good book. And I like to come over here, and it's very well illustrated. I don't know how you can see it with the sun and stuff, but it's well illustrated and everything. And it tells you the geographical location in Texas of where the plant is. Also of what some of the stuff looks like that looks like the plant you could eat, but is not the plant you could eat. It's poisonous, and it identifies them as well. And that's it on my pack. This is in my axe loop here. I'm going to wind up, what'll stay in it is a Gransford Brooks outdoor axe. I've got one on order right now from Canadian Outdoor Equipment, I think it is. And I got it on order, and it was supposed to have shipped yesterday, but I got an email from them saying that something was held up and it wouldn't ship till March the 6th. So I'm patiently waiting for my Gransford Brooks outdoor axe. Can't wait to get it, and it'll always be riding in the front axe pocket. So thank you for watching. If you like what you see on my channel, please like the video and subscribe to my channel. Check out my Instagram. It's CLP Ducks on Instagram, and I post a lot of pictures from my camp and gear and stuff like that on my Instagram. So check it out and follow me on Instagram. All right, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, just write in the comments and I'll get back with you. Thank you again for watching.